Oh, finally we're here. Does it have to be this fucking far away?
Yeah, it does. If you want to stay out of sight, that is.
Yeah, I know, smartass. It's a pain in the ass every time we don't have an automobile.
Yeah, our family couldn't even handle rebuilding this.
Whatever. Come on, we're late. The others should be there waiting.
What were their nicknames again?
Hell if I remember. I don't know any of these rookies personally.
Okay. Looks like I'm climbing as usual.
And I, as usual, am afraid of heights. But I'll find my own way through. See you, brother.
Hi there. Nice to see you all made it. Call me Youngster. Yeah, Link should be here in a second.
Hi.
Hey, Lynx! Are you lost?
Attention, company! Step in line! What is this, a fucking picnic? You're here for training, not goddamn chit-chat. PFC Youngster, go turn the lights on for us.
Yes, sir!
Company, at ease.
Corporal Lynx, what is this place?
This is an old estate which belonged to our mother's family a long time ago. Burned down in the 20s. We didn't have the resources to rebuild it, so we resettled in Warsaw.
So, you two are brothers?
I thought that's pretty obvious.
Maybe, but it's pretty dark here.
Don't worry, you can handle it. We come here to train fairly often. Now, Command wants us to train some more rookies like you.
Okay. It was working last time.
PFC Youngster!
Fucking work!
That's what you get when your younger brother is a genius.
This is what you get when your genius brother is forced to work in a German factory since he was 14.
Company, to the sandpit! March! Sweet Jesus, we have our work cut out with you. We've gathered here tonight to teach you greenhorns how to kill a man. You all took the oath, so you know this isn't a joke. We are the AK's armed wing. We're the ones who eliminate traitors, blackmailers, and the occupiers. I'll teach you how to kill silently, if you're not a spineless wimp like my brother here.
Fuck you.
Men, step forward. Ladies, please stay behind. Now turn around. Now sneak behind him. Very quickly. Grab the bastard's face with the palm of your hand to silence him.
Oh, shit, my bones.
Quit your bitching, soldier. With your stronger forearm, you squeeze the fucker's throat with full force. The more he struggles, the faster he goes down. Look out! As you see, approaching an enemy from the front is a bad choice. Especially if you want to keep things quiet. Okay, turn back. You thought you'd avoid that, didn't you? Okay, you two get up. You, stay down.
My damn neck.
Relax, you'll live. Now, with our new friend here strangled, it's time to get rid of the body. Just grab him like a sack of potatoes, throw him over your shoulder and walk away. Don't worry about his well-being when you drop him. He's dead, remember?
Oh, sir, let me just lie down for a minute, please.
You two, turn around again.
Oh, God, not again.
It's good to learn how to quickly kill and carry the corpse away. I'll show you. See? Nice and smooth. Again, start picking him up before he hits the ground, so he doesn't make a sound. Easy. You guys okay?
Sir, I'm pretty far from okay.
Good. Now get up and do what I've shown you!
Ladies, come with me and I'll show you a more subtle way to kill people. Under that tree, if you'll be so kind. Now, if you aren't a brainless brute like my brother,
I can hear you.
agility is your best friend. The knife is probably the most accessible weapon, and it is deadly if used with the right skill. I don't like to get my hands dirty, so I'll turn this knife into a deadly projectile. Watch this.
Lucky. You're not gonna make it again.
The advantage of throwing a knife is that you can throw it quickly from around a corner. Disadvantage is that the target will probably scream, so it's not as stealthy as you might have thought. Now your turn. Do it 100 times, and you'll start getting used to it.
Little brother, maybe while these rookies are doing rookie things, we'll hit the range.
Hell yeah! You don't have to ask me twice!
All right, let's get our guns.
I bet you forgot where you've hidden yours, as usual.
Nope, not this time.
Son of a bitch. It's gotten rusty.
Still here. Let's show him how it's done. Nothing gets past us. Now, on 3. Too slow. Again. 3. Again. Now. All right. Now shoot these helmets. Run and gun. The Jerrys are gonna piss their pants.
Sir, when do we get to shoot some real weapons?
You're too green. It's a waste of ammo. I see you got bored with your exercises. We'll play a game now. Company! Regroup at the mansion! PFC youngster, do the honors.
Okay, people. This is a reverse hide-and-seek game. One of us will hide in the ruins and give a signal. The others will be taking their guard positions, not really looking for him. The objective is for him to leave the ruins unspotted, but he may cheat to draw others away with sounds.
He just can't be spotted.
Exactly. Now there's 7 of us, so we start with 2 of us hiding and the other 5 acting as guards. When we win, we shuffle the teams. All clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Wait here for a signal. Ready!
Ah, gotcha! God damn it. Once again!
Слышь, там...
I was born in 1927 in Free Poland, Warsaw. I am the second son of Józef Borowski and Maria Niezaleski. My father served in the 10th Infantry Regiment from 1918 and then in the Border Protection Corps, Podole Brigade, shortly after. He was a soldier through and through. My mother, in her youth, was a dedicated independence activist. It's no wonder that my older brother and I were raised in the spirit of patriotism and genuinely loved the country our parents fought so hard to protect. My brother, Antony, was a promising sportsman as a child. He did everything he could to get me into Boy Scouts. "Otherwise, you'll die reading these books, youngster," he used to say. With the attack by Germany in Poland, my childhood ended. I was 13 at that time. Father was stationed with the Border Protection Corps in the east, so initially we weren't worried. We were much more worried when huge airplanes with Black Cross wings dropped bombs on our city. That was when the USSR sealed our fate. There was talk on the radio about a joint non-aggression pact. But then I realized, for the Soviets, treaties and agreements never meant much of anything. We soon learned that Father had been taken into Soviet captivity. We didn't understand, at the time, what that exactly meant, but we were glad he was alive. We later received a censored letter from him, but only once in 1940. We haven't heard from him since. What came after were years of humiliation. The Germans treated us like animals. We were educated in Polish only during secret classes, which were punishable by death. We had mandatory work from the age of 14 in order to build a strong Third Reich. All of our Jewish friends were kidnapped and imprisoned beyond the brick walls of the Warsaw ghetto. You could get yourself killed for helping them, but we still tried. They were our friends, after all. People disappeared without a trace. They were taken at night or kidnapped in raids and driven off at gunpoint. 1 in 4 of my playground friends vanished. Like many lads our age, my brother and I became active in the underground resistance. We were so good at our assignments that we ended up working for Kediv, the primary Polish sabotage unit. I can't say anymore. I don't know who's going to read these memories. However, I want to describe our most important operation. We were with the Ocean unit at the time. They're all dead anyway. I was 18 back then.
All right, almost all of us made it here. Valdek didn't, but nobody knows what happened to him. We're still doing this job, though. So, as you remember, Fritz took over this little airfield recently for military purposes. Yesterday, these planes landed here for repairs and to get loaded up with cargo. All of their supplies are being transported east, and we're here to make sure that doesn't happen. But first, someone has to sneak through the garrison and make us a path to get in. The problem is, Valdek was supposed to bring bolt cutters to clear the passage where this damn wall has collapsed. And he's not here. So our brave scout has to find some cutters himself. Should be easy enough. Any volunteers? Youngster, you go. You're the sneaky one. You'll be fine.
Yes, sir.
I'll go with him.
Ah, yes. Can't leave the younger brother alone.
I don't need his help.
Shut up, kiddo. We'll go together.
Just don't be noisy. We're going to be waiting next to the main gate, so we'll be vulnerable. Once you cut the fence, we'll all regroup inside. All clear?
Clear.
Clear.
Up to it, gentlemen.
Did you really have to embarrass me in front of the others?
What you mean?
Shut up, kiddo.
Oh, jeez, sorry.
Also, I can handle myself.
Yeah, and it would have to be me who'd look into Mother's eyes if something happened to you.
If I can find a spot to climb over this wall, I could turn the guards' attention away from the gate. We can't leave these laborers like this. We should secure safe passage for them. I'll go up there. This is it. Gotta help this dumb idiot get inside now.
We could use some firepower. Just in case, of course. Maybe I'll borrow this fella's gun.
The operation was a success. The retaliation on the civilian population wasn't too terrible. Only 8 residents of a nearby village were shot, and 4 houses were razed. Throughout the following months, Warsaw lived under constant tension. Thanks to illegal radio receivers, people learned about the Wehrmacht's failures. We heard of the Great Soviet Offensive, the Bagration Operation, which devoured the German armies, one by one, and was headed towards Warsaw. We saw them retreating in their thousands through our city, defeated. In the resistance, we all waited for the order to fight the occupant openly. The year before, the Jews from the ghetto did that, although they stood no chance. We, the young, understood them well enough. Better to die with dignity than live under the German scourge and wait for death. From our point of view, open conflict was a chance to get revenge for the years of enslavement and humiliation. We wanted to show the Allies what we were capable of. in order not to get subjugated by the incoming Reds. The Germans suspected that. They weren't blind. My brother and I were placed in the Radosław group. Not many of our colleagues from our previous unit had survived up until that day. The most important day of all. The first of 63.
All right, youngster, time to go.
Yeah, the shootout just stopped in Żoliborz. Well, we can forget about the element of surprise.
Let's take the stuff from the shed and head over to the rally point.
Tech, how many times do I have to tell you not to smoke at home?
We're going, Mother. This is the day.
You reckless morons! You'll get yourselves killed. You're the only ones I have left.
Calm down, Mother. You know how it works. We have orders.
I know, but nowadays it's different and I don't like it.
Don't panic and stay at home. There'll be a shootout at some point.
Take care of your brother, Antek.
Good day, Mr. Wiesiu. What are your thoughts on drinking at 3 p.m.?
Hell yeah. It's a good thing. The weather is lovely.
Told you to hide it better, dumbass.
Whatever. We better take the bolt cutters too. Might be useful. Okay. Now we need to take it to the rally point. Mr. Wiesiu, open the gate for us, would you?
Where are you scheming there, you bunch of troublemakers?
Don't worry about us. Just look out for yourself today. There'll be some hustle on the streets.
Yeah, I heard some shootings already. A drink to you boys beating those Jerry fucks badly.
Drink triply!
Seriously now? A fucking roundup?
It'll be difficult to sneak through with this stuff on us.
Let's avoid the main streets. We'll go through the gangway and the tram center. We can go around the checkpoint by our house. Take the piece from the stash. If there's any trouble, we let them have it.
Easy. They won't fucking take us alive now.
Not a roundup, it's a sweep.
We can finally kill these sons of bitches freely today, yeah?
Yep. Any of them get in our way, we smoke the bastards.
We felt victorious. It didn't matter that most of the other military operations failed that day. As far as we were concerned, we won. We captured huge army warehouses full of all the supplies any insurgent could ever want. We kicked some serious German ass. The civilians were overjoyed. We were treated like heroes. People went out into the streets to build barricades. They fed us, and new volunteers came forward. Thanks to them, our weakest fortifications were greatly strengthened overnight. The Germans also fortified themselves. They didn't expect an operation of that magnitude to come from our side. For the next couple of days, me and my brother and Henya were tasked with guarding the warehouses we captured. We weren't too happy about sitting on our asses when the other insurgents were out there fighting with some success. The worst part came when the first bomb started falling on the 4th of August. That's why when they came looking for volunteers to attack and free the prisoners from KL Warsaw, built upon the ghetto's ruins, we signed up right away.
Thank you boys for volunteering for this task. I'm very proud to command people such as you. Yet what we do here is not just about saving lives. This KL contains a heavy SS garrison. It's a thorn in our lines. We have to shut it down. Luckily, we've got Magda at our disposal. How's it going, guys?
We'll be on time, Captain.
We attack at 10 a.m. The first assault group follows the tank. The tank will destroy the forward bunkers, then we strike inside. The second group will encircle the camp and strike from the back gate. Storm's coming.
How do you know, Captain?
Storm is our recon guy, kid. So, where are we at?
We won't be able to do that.
Why's that?
First of all, the tank can't get past this wall and these gates. Someone would have to open them from the inside. Also, there's no option to flank them without opening the back gate. Secondly, I saw some guys with Panzerschrecks on duty. They'll fuck up the tank in no time. You can forget about saving these prisoners. They even armed the capos in the barracks. My guess is that they'll shoot them as soon as we do anything. The prisoners are out of time as it is. The crowds are drinking and having fun with them. I don't know how many Jerrys are in that building, but probably plenty. And they have a radio station here. They can call for reinforcements anytime. So this plan is a wash, if you ask me.
Sounds like you have a plan, though.
No, I don't. I don't know how to get in.
Sir, I'll work something out. You know I have a knack for this kind of thing.
What the fuck?
Me too, sir. I'm real small, and only a mouse can pass through there unseen.
Me too.
No, Lynx, you're wounded. You stay put.
But sir, I insist. He's my brother.
You can't even wipe your ass with that hand, soldier. You're not going anywhere. It's hard to admit, but you two are our best shot at this. Do what you can. The most important thing are these gates. Storm is going with you. Do anything you can to let him in to help you out. We strike at 10 a.m. no matter what. Now go, and be careful.
I really don't like this idea.
You're right, Stashku, but we have our orders. Now go. Group B, move to Zamenhof Street. Go around, stay low, and wait for us to attack. Group A, at ease and prepare yourselves.
Mr. Storm, why do you think this won't work?
God damn it. He just had to send some little snot here with me.
Hey, have some respect. Henyu is a fighter.
If you say so. How about you find us a way in? Then we'll talk about respect.
I will, Mr. Whiner.
I am not whining, you shit. This is a suicide mission if you hadn't noticed.
Give me a hand and I'll climb over this wall. Mr. Weiner. The liberation of KL Warsaw was the last victory I was witness to. It was difficult to rejoice. We knew the situation was getting worse. In the last couple of days, the occupants gathered their forces and launched an offensive against our newly liberated areas. All of them were surrounded. What's worse, just a couple streets away, a tragedy was unfolding among the civilian population. Germans didn't care whether you were an insurgent or not. They didn't care if you were a woman, a child, old, young. Everyone simply had to die, and the city was to be razed to the ground. To make an example for anyone who would resist, countless innocent people were dragged out from their apartments, cellars, shelters, and shot on sight. Tens of thousands of them. Meanwhile, we fought for the positions near our warehouses. They changed hands for a couple days. The Luftwaffe continued to bomb our positions several times a day. On the 13th of August, the enemy launched a massive assault from the north and west. We were surrounded.
I'm hungry.
Go to the kitchen. They may have some rats left.
You may get a cat or a dog if you're lucky.
Rats are better. I'll go.
This isn't funny, guys. We're gonna starve here, like dogs.
Nah, their marksman will get us first.
Or a bomb.
Or that fucking war again. Shit!
Listen up, guys. We've got a new job to do.
I'm not volunteering.
Lynx, is your arm okay?
As good as new, sir.
Good. You and Storm are going to sneak outside and see if we can retrieve anything from that afternoon supply drop.
Great. What about their troops out there? Those fucking sharpshooters.
Guys, we have literally 0 munitions left. If these entrenched troops finally decide to attack, we have nothing to shoot them with.
Also, we need more medical supplies. I'm out of everything.
Great. Maybe just shoot the both of us right here then.
Quit your bitching, jackass. You're starting to piss me off. Anything else, sir?
See if you can sneak behind their lines and silence those mortars. They're badly coordinated, but we'll eventually score a hit.
I'm going with you. You don't seem to know anything about what I need.
No way. Who's going to treat us if we get shot?
Sir, we're all dead anyway, and I'm useless right now. I'll go.
Whatever. Your choice. Good luck.
Great. Now we have to babysit this girl.
Is he always an asshole?
Most of the time, yeah. Listen up. My arm is not exactly fine. I can shoot, but I won't risk getting into close combat.
Why did you lie?
I didn't want my brother to go.
Oh, I get it.
Stefan! No!
Fuck, another airstrike incoming. If we get our hands on a rifle with a scope, that baby's mine. Whatever, I have my gun.
All I've ever used is a pistol, so I'll stick to these.
I don't know how long I had been unconscious for. The following days were mere fragments of consciousness, through which I knew I was still alive. My brother and our comrades took care of me, although apparently I begged them time and time again to let me die. We found what was left of our unit and joined them. From a couple of thousand men, only a few hundred were left. We moved from one place to another, trying to survive on the battlefield formerly known as Warsaw. I was slowly regaining my consciousness, but I wasn't able to fight yet. All of our points of defense fell, one by one. Baranov, Zaruvka, Bavishe. We were sent to one of the last points, to Chernyakov, to defend the last remaining piece of the Vistula's bank. The opposite bank was already in the hands of the Soviets, and the ability to cross it had to be maintained. We awaited their aid. It was our last hope.
Good morning. How do you feel, little brother?
I think I'm better. The noise in my head has finally stopped.
I have an idea where to look for food. You want to go with me?
Didn't the captain say not to leave the area now?
I don't care. I can't fight anyone with an empty stomach. Come on.
Okay.
Shit, you don't seem okay at all.
Leave him be. Ask Henry. He has been slacking around lately.
Oh, where's that little scamp?
I don't know. Somewhere nearby, probably.
I'm thirsty as hell. We gotta find some water as much as we can.
Ich bin so müde. Ja, zostałem. Myślałem, że to już koniec. Mówiłem człowiekowi, żebym się lepiej w to wszystko
"63 days. They say that the uprising lasted that long, but in fact, that's only how long we endured. The truth is that after just a week of moderate success, the rest of it was agony. It's impossible to only fight with your heart when there are tanks in front of you, followed by artillery, while the Luftwaffe drops bombs from above. I watched the last days of the agony from the other bank, in Soviet uniform. The Polish First Army was formed from the victims of the Soviet occupation of our country during 39 through 41, while Hitler and Stalin still pretended to be friends. For those people, driven thousands of kilometers away into the wastelands of the USSR, joining such a unit was the only chance to return home. The only chance to hear the Polish anthem one more time and to see the Polish flag. It's a pity that most of the officers were Bolshevik puppets, few of which could speak Polish. My brother didn't want to hear anything about wearing a Soviet uniform. It was the uniform worn by the murderers of our father. Honorably and with his head held high, he was taken by the NKVD and considered a dangerous individual. That was their way of describing brave Polish patriots. Despite this, I decided to wear the uniform. It was the only way to have any hope of saving my brother. I knew he would otherwise meet the same end as our father. He was the only family I had left. I quickly disappeared from my unit, thanks to the complete chaos, characteristic of the Red Army. A few captured bottles of vodka helped me find out where my brother was being held, interrogated and tortured. For a couple of days, I watched the building on Targova Street, where the NKVD located their torture dungeon. One day I noticed that someone else was also observing that building. Someone who I recognized in mere seconds.
Cafes, canteens,
I can't believe it.
souvenirs from the front, all taken from dead fascists.
Hey there, you little snot.
Youngster, I thought they were gonna rob me again.
What are you doing here?
Selling souvenirs.
I mean, how'd you end up here? Where's your hat?
Long story. I lost it when we crossed the Vistula. We were fighting in the Mokatu district, but then we had to run away.
Yeah, you have to tell me everything someday, but now I have a job to do.
Me too.
What? Selling souvenirs in this rain?
No, I'm scouting this building. They took Helga here a week ago.
No shit. They took my brother, and Storm too.
So they're alive?
I hope so. So, what did you find, little scout?
The best way in is from that street there. They're moving a lot of stuff in through there, and there's lots of people passing through too. And I know Helga's still in there. I saw them dragging her around through the fence.
Well, that's something. All I figured out from a wasted NKVD guy was... Ask Klemenov. He keeps track of that stuff. The office number is... I don't fucking remember.
So we're going in?
Yeah. Let's go, kid.
I ain't no kid.
True. You've changed a lot lately. The storm sure is loud. Almost like an airstrike.
Nah, nowhere near that.
It will help us out, though, in case we have to be noisy. Let's do it!